Right. Welcome to the live stream, the Scaleri Brothers YouTube channel. My name is Craig. I am the man behind the scenes here. Scaleri Brothers, the engineering and entertainment division of the Western Mass Ghostbusters. So, as the title says, let me just check in real quick. We got some 3 people watching, so those three viewers, I thank you. Let me just jump over here just so I can monitor the chat. If anybody wants to chat, drop comments, questions down below. We'll try to answer those as we go along. So anyway, long story short, as the title says, I bought in this box, which is unopened, and the anticipation's been killing me since it came in yesterday to open it, but I wanted to do it live on the stream, is a Matty Collector Trap from, what were they, 2011? I've been looking on eBay for quite some time trying to find a good deal on one, and usually they're like, I don't know, close to like $1,000. Up until recently when Hasbro released a 2 in the Trap, or 2 in the Box campaign, I noticed on eBay that all the Matty traps were coming down in price. So I thought that was awesome. I thought that was a cool way to maybe jump into the Matty traps at a reasonable price before the prices start going back up again, because you can't get the 2 in the Box after the campaign ends. So my thoughts were, we'll open this live, we'll inspect it, look at it, see how it compares to a spirit trap, a regular spirit trap, a 3D printed trap. So this is a 3D printed trap from Taco Belly, tacobelly.com. You can get the 3D print file if you got a 3D printer. They're pretty cool. And then this is a Walmart trap with a 3D printed pedal. You know, functional. So this is what I used to carry for conning and gigs and stuff like that, you know. Got one! But I really wanted to see what it was like compared to this one. So let's just get to it, you know. I'm sure everybody wants to see what's going on. Just real quick, anybody in the chat, everybody hear me okay? Everybody hear the audio? Is it good? Is it bad? Do I sound okay? Just want to know, you know, get a microphone check real quick. Before I go too far into the live stream, let me move this one back over here for a minute. Good to go. All right, thanks, Nate. Appreciate it, buddy. Nate Pratt, one of our Western Mass Ghostbusters in the chat. So let's see. I really want to know. I was skeptical about the price I got this for on eBay. It was a buy it now. I had lost out on a couple cheaper models. I saw a good deal for this one, so I jumped on the buy it now. And I'm just hoping it's not a box of rocks. Hoping it's not a box of rocks. So you guys will be the first to see, and gals if you're out there, what's inside this box. Someone say my name. Yeah, Taco Belly's here. I did say your name, and I was promoting your trap right here. This is a killer replica trap, 3D printed. I love it. Gonna do this one up nice at some point. Don't fall off the table. See how this guy packaged this stuff. All right. So when I bought this, the seller reached out to me. He's like, hey, the USPS won't ship it the way it is. So he had to change the tracking number that he provided me and ended up shipping it UPS. So it got a little sketchy at first, but it looks like it's here. Looks like it's here. Let's hope there's stuff really in the box. Obviously, it's been opened. It's old. It's old. We got the inner from the outer. Inner from the outer. Oh no, that would have been a really cool reveal if I had a light in here. All right. Looks like gotta disassemble the padding there. Just wiggle it on out. There's definitely a trap in here. It's not a box of rocks. That's the first positive thing. Just a bunch of He-Man figures inside. That would be cool too. Those would probably worth some money. All right, so we got the cable. Definitely feels like a toy. Feels like a toy. Instructions, the ion rods, Oh, the pedal. The pedal is definitely here. Still sealed. Definitely got no substance to it whatsoever. That's cool though. I wasn't expecting a ton because these have been out for quite a few years, and you hear people's reviews of them. There's that. Just that was loud. There's the trap. Now this trap's got some weight to it. Definitely some substance there. Battery compartment on the bottom. Rotatable knob on the side. Some rotatable knobs on the side. It's got some markings on the top, scratches, and some discoloration. Looks like maybe it was left in the sunlight for a little while. All right, I guess the first thing to do is pop the battery door off, put some batteries in it, and see if it works. Screwdriver. What a mess. What a mess. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do eventually is I ordered the 2 in the box from Hasbro, and I'm gonna do a comparison from the Hasbro to the Matty Trap. I think that might be a cool thing to do down the road. Get some AA batteries over here. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? We got Josh Green in the house, Nate Pratt, Taco Belly in the chat. All right. 1 AA, 2 AAs, 3 AA, and 4 AA. Plug the battery back in. Go. Will it work without being connected? It does. It turns on. I don't know if you can hear that. That does nothing. All right, let's plug the cord in. And this is just a 1-wire, 1-pin connector. This goes in one way, I guess. Plug it in. All right, switch off, it doesn't work. Switch on. Switch on, let's see what it does. Maybe I should read the instructions, because it's definitely not doing anything. You gotta hold it down. Does this need batteries? I don't see any battery spots here. Doesn't open. Maybe it's not in all the way. Let's check. I guess should read the instructions. I typically don't read instructions. Do you guys read instructions? The Matty Trap is what sucked me into getting all of them, although some of the inaccuracies of the trap is packed full of Easter eggs. Pedal should light up. Uh-oh, pedal's not lighting up. Oh, pedal's lit. I must not have had it plugged in all the way. There it is. That's cool. Oh, bar graph lit up. There's a dial on the front that switched between prop mode and fun mode. Okay. Oh, I see. ATR, yeah, definitely rocks. So which mode is which? It's lighting up. It's got the little. Don't look directly into the trap. Something to do with nuclear acceleration, instability, or whatever. Just gear up and have fun. No refunds. Venkman Inc. All right. Movie mode, prop mode, movie mode, prop mode. To duplicate the functions found in the. Is it moving? Is it moving? No sound effects, no shaking, no nothing. Where's that? So that's right in the middle. Prop mode. 1, 2. Only two there, right? Oh, it does move a little bit. Oh, it shakes. It's like there's something in there. Shake. There's the switch. There it is. Whoa! Was not expecting that. It definitely didn't like that. It's trying to get out. He's in there. He's in there. He's in there. All right. Turn the knob counterclockwise. Boom. Prop mode. Cool. Still making noise. Nice, nice, nice. Flip the power switch off. All LEDs turn off. No sound effects. All right, there's a switch under here to pop it out. That's cool. That's cool. I dig that. Dig that for sure. You can compare that to this trap here. Let's see how close Taco Belly was to design size. Pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close. What's this say? Pedal shalletta, prop mode. It will toaster dance in fun mode. Yeah, definitely danced. If you switch the crack, there's a little guts. Ghost slamming into the walls of the trap. Cool, man. There's definitely some cool effects in there. Oh, look. Definitely some cool effects. So yeah, I think it's cool. The question is it worth the $400 I paid for it? That is yet to be seen, but it seemed like a good deal, and I figured why not jump on it? Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. I'd like to try to get the lights to light back up. Let's play it. Let's do it again. And the lights light up. Cool, man. I like it. I think it's fun. It's definitely going to be a nice little collection. I think the only thing I'm missing now is the Matty goggles. There were some on eBay. I thought about trying to pick them up and checking them out. But yeah, that's cool. I'm excited about it. My kids are going to love playing with this thing. Hopefully they don't break it on me. You know, kids like to do the kid thing. The kid thing for sure. I think I saw on Etsy at some point, somebody was making a battery door where you could put a V-hook on. I don't remember who was doing that. I'll have to check that out. Any metal parts on the sides? It's actually 100% plastic, Josh. The ion rods are plastic. They just pop on and off on the little plastic pegs. The knobs do turn. They don't do anything. The resistor is missing the ends, the metal conductive ends there. No big deal. No big deal. You know what? On this trap here, I have one of these real relays. And let's see how close they got to the relay. I say size-wise, it looks the same. It's obviously different internals. It's very close though. It's close enough. Looks good. But yeah, this is a real one. And yeah, this one was fun too. Just a spirit trap. And this is the one I put a V-hook on. Carry it on the belt. This one's got the real resistor on the side. It's got the terminal ends. We'll toss that back over here. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of this. I mean, I guess there's not really to go into. Oh, you know what? How does it roll? Does it coil out? You probably won't see it back here, but it rolls out for sure. I'm wondering, did the Adam Savage test when he rolled it across the floor? You'd probably get a better shot over here. Boom. Let's see. I turn the camera. Can you see this if I turn the camera? Boom. It might be dark over there. It's not lit over here. Let's do it over here. And actually, we got to turn it on. Roll it out. I feel like if I step on the pedal harder, it's going to break. Don't want it to break. We'll turn the camera back. Turn the camera back. Come on over here. Straighten it back up. So yeah, there's that. Since you guys are here, a couple little things I just dropped on Etsy. I was working on this bellows end. Kind of got that flat looking bellows on the pack. Like here, it's a Haslab compatible bellows. Right. If I unscrew it. So this is what I was working on. It's a 3D printed copper piece, a little bit of weathering, metal washers, and then it just screws on. You can see here, I'll show you quickly, goes on to the stock mount of the bellows from the Haslab pack. You unscrew your stock bolt and mounting plate, and you screw it right onto the bottom of here, and it will function, gives you that flat look on the bumper thong here. Yeah, cool little piece. And then, everybody was complaining that, oh, hey, look, we got GB engineering badges. Yeah, I can make those too. Although I changed the barcode in the back and put the black and the yellow caution stripes. And I also put the Frozen Empire black logo that they had on the shoulder patches in the trailer. I thought maybe that would have looked a little bit better. So I got 8 of these left in the Etsy store. You want to check those out. I think that's it for the new. Oh, you know what I do have, and I haven't put it up yet, and I'm working on some instructions for it, is the ion arm body for the Haslab packs. So it's a 2-piece design, and it's got that funky right angle, that turn angle there, and it's got a cover plate. So you unscrew the factory. You know what? Hold on. It's right here. It is not right here. I don't know where I put the factory one. So you open up the back of the pack. There's 4 screws that hold the iron arm body on. You unscrew that, and you take the original base plate, and it slides right in here. You screw the lid back on, and you can screw it back on. It's got a cutout in the side for the resistor. And the lighting is horrible in here. I don't know if you can see that. And then it's got a spot for a switch on the bottom. And it doesn't use the factory switch. It just uses a regular rocker switch. And I got a couple of these made up that I'm going to drop on Etsy too. These are 3D printed inserts for a rocker switch with a top cover that I designed. There's a couple of these on Etsy, so you can grab them from another creator, or you can come with the ones that are going to come with this. They just go in, and it'll have a JST connector on it, so you can plug it straight in. Wish someone would make Haslab thing bumper for sale. Taco Belly, yeah, Taco Belly, that's his 3D file print on mine. He's in the comments, he was commenting, so maybe you can, coax him into printing some and selling them on his website. They're his design and whatnot, him and Q-Pack stuff. So I would think that maybe, I know he's got a lot going on, so maybe he doesn't have time to print them. I don't know, maybe that's what he's not doing them, I don't know. But yeah, and it takes a long time to print those. That one took about somewhere between 5 and 7 hours. I don't remember how long. And then all the prep work to get it smooth, painted, primed. Took a little while to get that one done. But Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to release this as an STL file with an STL for the switch, and I'll show you how you can modify a rocker switch with the new insert. Or I might sell them all together like this as a kit, unfinished, and then you can finish them on your own. Figure, why not? It sounds like a cool little add-on. All the kids are going crazy gaga for right now. While I'm at it, let's show off what I've done to the proton pack. And I'll bring that on over here for a second. Clear the tables. Here's a, jeez, box full of attenuators I still got to build. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in production to be built. I got 5 over there ready to be built. Stuff everywhere. That iron arm is awesome. Makes one with the holes for the real fittings. Make one. So what are you talking about? The real fittings off the Haslab pack, or like legit like fittings from like metal fittings and stuff like that? I'm just trying to keep the cost down, so maybe not quite that. But let's bring this guy over. Oh, we have to go adjust the camera angle, I think, so you can see everything here. So yeah, on the side, here's the door that I designed. This one's painted, doesn't have the plastic inlays. I sanded it down, filled it, painted it, and just a couple little magnets on the inside. People are asking, how hard is it to take that door off? And it's actually pretty easy. If you take off the motherboard off the back of your pack, you can punch the roll pin through, and it'll slide right out this slot here. Boom, out and in. So yeah, and then I had been making these too. These are, there, slip back, I'll grab the wand. The Frozen Empire muzzles. This one's done up in copper. It's a one-off because I thought it looked cool in copper. And then I touched it up with some black paint for some weathering per se. And then, yeah, boom. Oh, we should probably slide out the pop. We'll overheat it because it's always fun to overheat it and watch the smoke come out of the pack. This is a CNA smoke kit. Took a lot of modifications to the pack to get that in there. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. So yeah, maybe that's got any questions? I upgraded to all metal fittings on the Haslab already, but I like the new ion arm. Yeah, it's cool, Josh. I think it's neat. Let me see here. You can't see it yet. Let me move the camera up. Here. There we go. Camera's up. So this is what it looks like on the pack. It's kind of got the turn to it. And then the rocker switch I made is right underneath here. It's got all the fittings. These are just plug and play fittings with little, I don't know, studs that you can put in line and use all the factory rubber hardware if you wanted to. I mean, all the holes are there, so you could drill them out if you wanted to for larger ones, for the real fittings. Come back down a little bit there. So, yep. Love the copper look. Yeah, the copper look was cool. It's not as vibrant as I thought it was going to be. It was very bright. The copper was very bright because it's a silk copper. And I thought it was going to be a little bit more, I don't know, noticeable. But it still looks pretty cool up in person. I don't know if you can really see it, you know, if the video does justice of the copper. Yeah. But yeah, I think this part here makes a world of difference. I mean, if you look at a factory one, so this is the stock Haslab one right here, the bump, the bellows. You know, you can see how much bigger it was. You know, sticks out another 1.5 inches, and it's maybe, I don't know, 1/4 inch narrower. You know, I fatten these up a little bit, and I thought it looks pretty cool. It was a neat little touch. So. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Anything good? Anybody have anything they want to inject into the chat? I'm looking at the chat right now. We got 10 people watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the live stream. As you know, people that were maybe just joining the live stream now, we unboxed the Matty Trap. And you know, the question I want to know, was it worth it? And that is still yet to be seen. I think it's cool. It's definitely something fun to play with. I like that it's got all the cool little doodads to it. But is it worth it, you know? You have to ask yourself that question, especially with the 2 in the box coming out. You know, those were what, $2.99 a piece, $299. I did pay $400 for this one, so full disclosure. It was a little bit more expensive than the 2 in the box one, but based on all the prices that these were going for the last couple of years, you know, hitting $1,000, which is freaking insane for a chunk of plastic. But yeah, they don't make them. Okay, I get it. And then when Haslab came out and they introduced the 2 in the box, the prices on these started falling on eBay. You know, some of the auction bids were still getting up there because people were getting bidding wars. And you know, when you get in a bidding war, you don't want to be the guy that misses out, so you may pay more for something than you really wanted to. What version of the trap did you use for the RTV? Oh, could you see the RTV in the background? Hold on. So, thanks for bringing up a sore subject, Nate. Here's my RTV, and it's a broken RTV. Watch the front end, ready? Boom, it drops. It's sad. It's a sad RTV. We were at a Comic-Con in Springfield, the Springfield Comic-Con this summer, and I was cruising this thing around, and I was getting it up on 2 wheels, because you can do some pretty wild donuts with these things on convention floors that are pretty slick. So I was getting it up on 2 wheels, and I rolled it, and it broke the front mount on the inside. So this is just a spirit trap, and this is just a Traxxas Stampede 2-wheel drive version. So I decided to kind of modify this one as much as I could without going crazy. That was before I had a 3D printer. Now that I have a 3D printer, my goal is to take this guy here, and this is a Traxxas Stampede 4x4, the VXL, and turn this into a full-on 3D printed trap. Again, I'll plug the mystery Taco Belly guy because he makes the kit for him. So I have the files. I bought the files off his Etsy, and I'm going to start printing up a legit RTV. Hopefully for the spring. I think this might be the winter project. So yeah, we got sad RTV. I wonder if it still works though, if the batteries are good. Let's see, we got the remote. The remote's got good batteries. And since this is just a spirit version, you know, you gotta manually go in. Doors don't open, there's no servos in it. I don't know, let's see, where's the switch? Power switch, where's the servo switch? There it is. I think it's on. Yeah, that's on. So what's cool is what I wired into this one is a on-off switch for the trap itself. And then this remote's got a switch on the top, which activates a sound, and I don't see the front lights turning. Oh, geez, everything's breaking on this thing. Oh, the front lights are turning on, so you can see. There we go. Tap it a little bit. So turn it on, turn it off. Yeah, it's definitely needs some repair. It rolled, and it didn't like being rolled. So this was fun. Still moves. It was fun going up to the kids and kind of being like, I don't want to roll it off the table, but yeah, RTV. Oh, got one. So yeah, there's that thing. There's this thing. Probably the same trap they used in the movie, to be honest. Yeah, David. They probably modified. Well, no, they didn't. I'm pretty sure I saw the Ben Eady version. I think he did a video on YouTube where they had the 3D printed chassis, and they had a lot of the servo parts. I think they had to flip the steering servo. They had to make a 3D printed servo. I seem to remember them doing the baking soda and super glue trick to make a servo because they kept failing. But he did say that they built the RTVs just good enough to last the shot. If I remember correctly, it was like, hey, let's just build it, but it's only got to be good enough for the shot. So longevity, kind of like this thing. It was good enough for a day at a con until I rolled it. So yeah. Oh really? I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, David, that that was on Ben Eadie's YouTube channel when he was doing all the behind the scenes of Afterlife. He was going through a lot of the different things and talking about it and all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, I got another set of tires. I got some parts for this. I started buying all the secondary drive shafts because when you build the 3D model version, you need to swap the shocks. And I want to say offhand, you need 2 sets of rear shocks, and you got to put rear shocks on the front. I think that's how it worked. So, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's throw some comments down in the chat there. If you haven't hit that like button, I only see 2 likes on the video right now, and there's definitely 8 people watching. So ring that thumbs up button, hit the bell, do all the YouTube stuff. I sound like a broken record, those typical YouTubers. So, a secret project I'm working on right now for anybody that's now into the live stream. How far into it are we? Oh, half an hour into the live stream. I think I could tell you the secret project I'm working on right now. I'll bring one of the boxes out, and I'll let you read the box real quick. And it says, if it's not focusing right, Haslab attenuator kit. And what that means is, if you haven't put 2 and 2 together, I've been working on a attenuator kit that is going to plug into the stock Haslab pack, not the modified Ninja Tunes or GP Star. It's going to be a stock Haslab kit only, and it's going to use aviation cables on either end. And this aviation cable goes on the inside of the attenuator 2.0, not 1.0. I'm working on a 2.0 right now. So here's attenuator 2.0. It's one-piece design with a bottom. Makes it a little bit easier for assembly. It actually prints a little bit faster too. But on the inside of the pack, you're going to have 2 harnesses. One plugs into the power switch, and the other one plugs into the wand cable. And it jumps in between. And what's super cool is the electronics I've been working on also act as a keep alive mod. So you can run your stock Haslab kit with the attenuator, power it on and power it off right from the attenuator. And it will keep the pack running indefinitely as well. So 2 functions, on and off, and keep alive. I was trying to get the volume control, but because Hasbro uses the stupid digital encoders, and I was trying to keep things relatively simple and plug and play, and you would have to cut the wires of the potentiometer for the digital encoder, and then do more wiring on Arduino, and it could be done. It's just a lot more labor intensive. So that version is being left out of the Haslab attenuator 2.0. 2.0 kit, yeah. So I'm going to list the kit as a build your own kit, unfinished, and I'll also list a finished version of the kit 2.0. So that way, if you don't want to finish them, you can buy, the fully painted. I won't do the weathering because it's just an extra step that some people don't want, but people that want to weather can do it themselves. So, yeah, 2.0. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be cool. I've probably got another week left of R&D. Actually, Tim from my group is going to come over from the Western Mass Ghostbusters. He has a brand new, in the box, unopened stock Haslab pack. So we're going to go through with this kit and install it on his pack on another video and show you how to install the attenuator 2.0. The only thing that you're going to have to do is on the inside of the pack, you're going to have to find a good spot to run the aviation connector, wherever you may want it. You could probably right down here might be a good spot, or even up in the gearbox of the proton pack where you can just tap in with the aviation connector. So if you want to go back to stock, all you do is take off the aviation connector and the pack will run as normal. Pretty stock. Yeah, that's pretty badass, man. I agree, Josh. It's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. I'm also working on a Ninja Tunes one, a Ninja Tunes compatible kit. That's proving to be a little bit more tricky because I'm trying to limit the amount of wires that are going to be running. So for the stock Haslab pack, it's just a 4-wire aviation connector. On the Ninja Tunes pack, I'm trying to incorporate the on-off and the mode switches that are in there, as well as the vent relay. So you can vent right from the attenuator itself, as well as control the volume. and you can run the grounds up to the attenuator, but then you need the inputs. So there's a little bit more wiring that's involved and a little bit more jumpers. And you can't run 2 potentiometers in series to work the same because they obviously mess with the resistances and they change everything. And I'm trying to keep it simple. You know, it's more of a simple build, so I want to keep it that way. But it's going to be cool. That's going to take me a little bit longer to figure out to get into like a production standpoint where I can make them, you know, mass produce them pretty easily. You know, with the attenuator 1.0, I can sit back here on the bench and wire electronics all day long. It's very repetitive, and I can keep the process down and pretty simple, get them all going the same time. And then as far as the bodies go, you know, I do in runs of 5 because it's easy to print 5, run them over to the sander, sand them down, clean them up, prime them, paint them, and then, you know, build 5 at a time. So I've been averaging about 5 a week right now, which there's 5 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that have to be built and get shipped out by the end of the week. So that's that. I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be a fun little add-on. I haven't seen anybody, and I've seen a lot of the comments on the Facebook groups and all the Ghostbuster groups that I'm waiting for a person to go ahead and make an attenuator that actually controls the pack. So yeah, it's coming. I got it. It works. I've got 3 kits built right now for the attenuator 2.0 for the stock Haslab packs. And Tim's in the chat right now. He's our blue wrench there. Looking forward to getting the pack done, plus seeing how hard it is for someone who hasn't installed one to do it. Yeah. And that's going to be the point of the video, Tim, that you're going to help me with. I'm debating, do we want to do that one live? That'd be kind of fun to do a live stream of the video, or do we just record the video and put it out there later and try to keep the video shorter for people that just want to see how that's done? Because obviously it's good to like these live streams. You know, there's a lot of banter, so you might not want to sit through a live stream of how to install it. So maybe we'll just record it for fun, Tim. But next week, Tim, or maybe this weekend. I don't know. Let's keep going. What's your plans like? So, 9 people watching, only 2 likes. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Come on, what are you doing? Either it tells me what either you're not subscribed, and you should subscribe to the channel, because we do Ghostbusters thing only on this channel. Scolari Brothers, we're the engineering and entertainment group of the Western Mass Ghostbusters. As you can see, there's a lot of engineering going on here. David was down in the chat. He's doing some screenplay writing. We're going to be working on some videos. I think that will be fun. I don't know if you're still here, David, but yeah, give yourself a little pat on the back for that. Oh, you know what we have too? Maybe Sunday evening. Define evening. Sundays are my wind down days with the kids, so if it's early, then maybe we can do that. But give me 1 second. I got to run 20 feet this way. Actually, I got the wireless microphone on so you can hear me. And I reached out to our friends at Sony, and they sent me a ton of these. And for those who don't know what these are, let me show you. Without trying to break them, damage them, but yeah, we have, can you see them? Frozen Empire posters. I got 10 boxes of these things. Oh man, I'm rolling them. I'll fold them back over nice, and I'll put them on this box. So yeah, we got a ton of those. We're going to be giving those out at our charity events. I'm thinking we're going to try to run a charity event in February, and my goal is to run a screening of Ghostbusters 2. Because nobody screens Ghostbusters 2, and I feel like it's a pivotal movie. I loved it. When I was a kid, Ghostbusters 2 was definitely more of a favorite than Ghostbusters 1. And I think it was designed that way. It was designed to be towards kids. Josh Green, Ghost Grenades. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hold on. Let's clear the table. Hold on. Clear the table. Clear the table. Boom, boom. Let's move our sad RTV out of the way. Sad RTV and Ghost Grenades. Ask and you shall receive. What do you want to see? Do you want to see a lighted version, a non-lighted version, or a prototype sound version? Which one? Who's going to be the first to answer? Oh, I'll just show you all three. Okay. So this is proton bomb number one, a lighted version. This one's replicates just a regular gold and black version. All right, so we got that. Put that right here. This is going to be the, I don't have it down here. The Ghostbusters. It's kind of like this one. This is a dummy version, RGB style, real Ghostbusters style, the blue and the yellow. This has no functionality to it other than looks. These are all 3D printed switches and buttons and stuff like that. And this was the prototype, and this one's got sound in it. I gotta put it up to the lavalier mic I got here. Can you hear the beeping? So yeah, this is the only one like this right now that I've been working on. It's got a little bit of going on in here. Lights up, and it beeps. Can you hear it? Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, you want it, huh? I've had this project going now for months. And just because of everything else going on with the attenuators and other builds and, you know, real life stuff, I haven't been able to finalize this the way I want to. My goal is to offer 3 models, as you see. Not a lot of color variations other than the black and the blue. But the goal is to offer the dummy version, the light version, and then the sound version. 3 different levels, 3 different offerings. They do have belt clips like that, so you can mount it anywhere on your gear that you want. The only thing that I'm having the problem with right now, which is held me up because I haven't gone back to the redesign, is the way I have the internals printed. It's just a slip together design. You have the top, the bottom, and the center ring. And it works together great as a desk item, but because of the tolerances, sometimes they're a little loose. Like right now it's cold in the garage, so everything shrunk a little bit. When it gets warmer, they expand a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to turn the center ring into a thread. So you can thread it on and thread it off to give it a little bit more rigidity, so it doesn't move around as much. And then once I do that, or maybe even just like a turn style lock, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. No, they're not, they're too cool. Sorry, I'm just reading back through the comments here a little bit. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with these. You know, this is the one-off, only one like this, the blue and the green. Blue, green. That was my son's. He wanted a unique one, so we did that. But yeah, I got the parts all right here. Let's dive into those real quick. Let's dive into that. Why not? Right here. So these are all the parts for the proton bombs. These are switches I've been using. These are LED light tops, LED chips for the top and the bottom, little mini speakers. So yes, I am working on the sound version. And then down in, I think it was this bag right here, these are micro MP3 players that work off micro SDs. So that might be what I want to do with that. So it's in a work in progress. It's been in the bin. Proton bombs. There's magnets in the layers. I could do the magnets in the layers kind of like I did with here. That's a good idea, Josh. I'm glad you thought of it. Like the door is magnetized here so it stays closed. I just wonder though if there's a lot of jarring around and moving if you're running through a con and the proton bomb's on your belt. Is it going to fall off? Maybe. Another thing that I ran out of, and I'm still working on them. I got to make a bunch more. And this is for the people that have MT500s, is an MT500 stubby antenna. This is a matte version, not glossy, but I do have glossy parts here to make the glossy versions. So what I was looking at though, I own an MT500, I own 2 of them, and all the MT500 stubby antennas that I found on eBay and Etsy all have the wrong thread. Nobody's using the right thread. They're not using the correct antenna thread. They're using just a regular generic threaded rod, and they're putting it over, the stuff to make these. And it's good, but it damages the threads on the inside of the MT500. So I've been threading my own with aluminum rod and a die set and making my own threads and cutting them myself, because that's how you want to do it. You want to make sure they're the right size. And you don't want to damage your MT500, because what happens if you ever want to use it in a zombie apocalypse? How are you going to communicate? Why? Why would you not? So, yeah. That's that. Again, only 2 likes on the video, guys. What's going on, man? Either you guys really hate the video today, but we got people watching, and nobody's liking the video. Man. That coffee's getting good. So yeah, we're going on 45 minutes now. I like to try to keep these live streams about an hour. I think I've touched base on all the little doodads I'm working on right now. We got, the Frozen Empire mods. We've got proton bombs coming, Attenuator 2.0 coming, and yeah, what else? What else did I show you guys earlier that I might be forgetting? The GB engineering badges. I got 8 of these left, I think, on Etsy. Anybody that's looking, Right Coast Creative on Etsy. Right Coast Creative on Etsy. You can find me there. I got all kinds of stuff. Check over here in the chat. Nothing new coming in. Guys, throw some questions up. You guys got anything that you want to see, that you want to know, or want to discuss? I think I asked you guys last time in the live chat was Ghostbusters 2. Is it a holiday movie? Is it a Christmas movie? Because I say yes. I mean, you're wearing a Christmas Ghostbusters sweater. It's kind of got to be a holiday movie. I will recommend, if you guys buy one of these, if anybody's, guys and gals, want to buy one of these Ghostbusters sweaters, buy a size larger than you normally wear. This is an XL. It's a little tight, a little snug. The lights don't work now for some reason. I think I might have left the switch on, because there's a little battery compartment here. It's got a couple watch batteries, and lights light up all in here. But for some reason, it stopped working today, and I think I might have left the switch on when it was in my closet. So that's a bummer. It's really cool, though. Ghostbusters News kind of brought this to the attention of everybody. They're a little expensive, but they're totally worth it for, you get the win at the ugly sweater Christmas party. Yeah. And again, the whole point of this video today was to show the unboxing of the Matty Trap. Let's give it a whirl again, just because. Put it in. Uh-oh. Make sure you plug everything in, plug everything in. It's not working now. What's up, guys? What did I do? What did I do? There. Well, that's a problem. Was it worth it? Well, now that it doesn't turn on, again, it could be that I didn't read the instructions. That trap. There we go. I don't know what I just did. I may just give it the little love tap. Ready? Takes a second for that light, the indicator light, to come on. There we go. And you might not hear that because of the wireless microphone I got going on, but my overall thoughts is it feels cheap. The wand, oh, it's definitely in there. The pedal feels cheap. Like if I use it, I feel like I'm going to break it. The trap itself feels pretty stout. It's pretty heavy. When you take it out, though, There's no internal battery in here, so it all turns off. Still pretty cool though. It definitely sounds like the gears are going to break out in the motors when it flips open. The doors open. You hear a little bit of a grinding noise. Then you got to hit the pedal 3 times to close it. So was it worth it? I think so. I think it was worth it just for the sake of owning a Matty Trap. You know, a decade after it came out, a decade plus after it came out. What does this switch do there? And it shuts it down, power down. And I'm curious, you know, when I flip the switch, why doesn't it come back on right away? Oh, dummy mode, prop mode, no lights and sounds. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's just functional. Just functional. Okay, so then that's the little switch on the bottom, and then you can put it back in regular mode, which has all the sounds. Killer replica, dude. I gotta figure out party mode. There's a party mode button. Maybe I hit it now. I don't know. I gotta read the instructions. You hear it sizzling every now and then. It's in there. There it is. So yeah, I think it's cool. It's definitely worth it. Not really much more to say about it, except when I get the Matty Trap in. Sorry, when I get the 2-in-a-box trap in, I will definitely compare the two. So it'll be fun. It's going to go on the shelf. I'll probably keep it out of the box because what's the point of having a prop if you're not going to display it properly? I'll keep the box like everything else. You know, I got a couple meters. Yeah, got the wand. Wand is on a spirit pack. So when are you 3D printing the containment unit? You know, David, that's a good question. You know, when I got this one printed the other day, and I'm running around the house with it showing the kids, and my little guy is popping it out. He runs it over to a corner in the couch that's got like a little crevice in it, and he puts it in, he clears the trap out, and he runs around. So I think he wants me to build him a containment unit for the house. So that might be next on the agenda, a winter project containment unit. Yeah, it's still shaking, look. Go into party mode. I don't know how it does that. It's trying to jump off the table. It's gonna move. All right, we're closing in on an hour. Closing thoughts. Matty Trap, definitely cool. I like it. It was, I think it's worth the expense. You know, all this afterlife and, you know, Frozen Empire stuff is really cool. It's really fun stuff. It's brought out more of the creative in the community, and I think that's what it's always been about. Was in order, you know, the early days, the earlier barrier to entry to the Ghostbusters world was you try to find a flight suit and you homemade a pack. There's a guy that joined our group, and he only comes to a couple cons, but he completely made his pack out of everything around the house. Well before everybody was building Ben of Kent or buying Haslab or Spirit. And I thought that was wicked cool, you know, because he built it around stuff at home and he fit the part. And, you know, he used to go conning with his grandson all the time. You know, he's probably in his 70s now. And he's just enjoying the fandom. But, you know, seeing all the modifications that have been coming out lately, everybody has been definitely, you know, making their own twists and flavors and styles. And I think it's awesome to see that in the community, you know. There is no wrong or right way to be a Ghostbuster, just to enjoy the fandom and have fun. A YouTube series for that build. Yeah, I could do a YouTube series. It's tough trying to record videos. I'm not gonna lie, that's why it's so much easier to do a live stream and kind of do Q's and A's and stuff like that. But I agree. I think maybe a build day video would be cool. That might be up the works. So on that note, I'm going to end the live stream here in about 2 seconds. I thank you all for watching the unboxing of the Matty Trap and everything else I had to say about all the random props that I got going on. A little shameless plug for the Etsy store, Right Coast Creative. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna shill for my own business. I appreciate it though. All you guys, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Thumbs up, ring the bell, hit the notifications, and we're gonna try to do some videos around some fan films coming up, and I want to get together with a couple of guys and start writing those. So everybody, thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Let me hit the button real quick.